Whoa! Whoa! What an epic transition to having have. Holy fuck! There was a little piece of pepperoni in that one. Ew.
Thank you for respecting my decisions to be a woman.
What did Kim say? Thank you. What does that mean, What the fuck's happening?
Oh, I don't know. You said epic transition, so I thought you were talking about me.
Look at this thing.
What is that thing?
This tomato-looking thing.
I'm not a tomato. Wait, am I a tomato?
I don't know. You kind of look like one. Yeah, it's bang dang dang dang. Dang dang dango. Babango.
Dango. I'm a little thing. A little girl. A little creature.
Well, I'm booting up the video game. But for context, perhaps I can just show you anyways.
Would you like my model?
Yeah, you know, it's Machomi's model.
Yeah, would you like my model? My model.
My model. My mods are mad at me. They're so fucking mad at me right now.
Mods?
Can't even close. I can't even close out of them.
Mods ban Gord.
Ban Gord. Wait a minute. I'm fucking Gord. Don't ban me. Data layout mismatch. I don't care. Oh. I don't know how to read this. What did this load in that this doesn't like? Rural Recycling Center? Okay.
What did you do?
What didn't I do?
That's a great question.
Ah, okay, there we go. It's just loading stuff in normally, but I guess it didn't like that one pack. Top 1 reasons Gord didn't have the stream entirely ready. Sleepy. Sleepy.
What else is new?
What, I don't know, this fucking hole in my heart.
No, that's been there. What else is that? Like, I mean, like, what's new?
That's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in between my
exciting as I thought it would be.
In between my 7-hour goon sessions and
I'm sorry, you're what?
And drinking like Mountain Dew straight from like the 5-liter bottle. There's really nothing going on in my life.
Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
I'm not working a stable job that's a 9-to-5, Majomi. What I'm doing instead is I'm just constantly on www.chatterbait.com drinking Mountain Dew and fapping my boner.
Oh. That's...
They love it.
That's pleasant.
They love it.
Anyway, I got a new keyboard.
Yay!
Yay! I'm actually really excited. So for years now, I have been using a hand-me-down keyboard that sucks ass. Like I need you to understand that this keyboard sucks so much that Riley, who basically types for a living, could only max out at 80 words per second on it.
Huh.
It actively hurt to use, like it was painful. And so I've jumped to the other end of the spectrum and I got myself a Wooting, which is like the top of the line keyboard on the market right now.
Uh-huh.
And it's so nice. It's like genuinely game changing.
By the way, I just wanted to run back in unit. You said words per second, 80 words per second.
Words per minute.
I think you're, yeah, you were
words per minute.
There's an extra degree of like 60 you were adding onto that.
You know
which would be very impressive.
If you want to type 80 words per second, hit me up.
Hit that bell.
Hit that bell. Is there a bell on Twitch? Oh, there is a bell on Twitch.
Well, I mean, I'm still going to press it.
Do we have chat members?
Yeah, chat members today.
Is that a thing we have?
What?
Do we have
What do
chat members?
you What do you mean? Like people in the chat right now?
Like in this, like in our community.
In general?
Do people still watch this?
Yes.
This schlock, this fucking
Yes.
garbage.
Literally, one of them said hi to you just right now.
Wait, did they? Hold on.
Danny, I'm
Hold on.
sorry,
How
she's
do I
blind.
chat settings? I don't remember how to do this. Chat
She
highlight settings.
she was born with a condition that makes her stupid. Like, what? There's nothing else that can be said.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. I was, but that's not important right now.
It's a
Are you gonna-
it's terrible. It's called Ligma.
Oh, are you gonna play the game?
Yes, I was letting the assets finish loading.
Oh, is that why it's taking me so long to get C cups? Because my assets are loading.
All right, everybody, that was Digitaro Majomi. It's good to see you. Good to see you.
Thank you. It was good. It was good being here. Anyway,
We pick off where we left off.
we pick off where we left off.
Yeah.
Speaking of C cups,
Why am I not being killed? Why am I still alive?
I don't know.
You know, if it's not one thing, it's the other. That's the problem with here.
Over the past year, right, I have been very steadily getting worse and worse motion sickness. And I was talking to my friend about it.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know what's up. I think it must be my vestibular system. Like, I don't know why this is happening, but like since the past year, I just get more and more motion sickness doing basic things like bending over or like walking or sitting down doing nothing.
Yeah.
And he was like, like there's a few things that could be. Because like my first thought was like maybe you have some sort of like ear infection or some kind of brain worm.
What?
I don't know, something like in my head. And
Okay.
he says, like it could also be a change in your center of balance. And I was like, oh my god, my tits and ass are giving me vertigo.
That, love wins.
Love wins.
And by love, you mean you love your tits and ass.
I love tits and ass. My tits and ass.
Specifically.
Yeah.
So let's catch everybody up. Reload the save game immediately without closing the game so your changes to intersections aren't lost. Oh. Okay, well, we'll see what happens there. The game might spontaneously crash, but the trick is I just shouldn't touch parking lots, and it should be okay.
Just don't touch parking lots. Anyway, I think we should build this golf course in the middle of a parking lot.
Well, we can build new parking lots, but the old ones are volatile.
Just like real life.
Yeah,
they'll building new parking lots.
They'll explode like a bomb.
They paved Paradise to put up a parking lot.
They always do.
Yeah, that's just how it goes.
So the premise for today was that we're going to be building 9 holes of a golf course somehow incorporating ChatGPT to explain how the hole works as a golf commentator. Because I randomly had that idea last time, and fuck it, I think it's funny. I'm rolling with it.
Okay, but consider this. We also have Majo GPT. Oh, I'm workshopping that one.
Okay.
And my ideas are just as bad, if not worse, than AI.
I see what you're saying.
And my idea is I think we should have at least one highway go through the golf course. So that they have to walk across the highway to get to the rest of the course.
Okay. I like what's being said here. That's not going to transition into me saying something else.
In the middle of a roundabout.
You want to put the hole in the middle of a roundabout?
Yeah. So they have to hit the ball onto the roundabout bump.
Okay.
The center, the heart, the soul of the roundabout, the bout.
So.
Or is that the round?
That's the round, I think.
The round is the center part, and then the outside is the about?
Yeah, you go about, and it's round. And you go around. You go about the around.
Ah.
And somewhere in this, we can do a fractional breakdown of round to about proportions, and you can just see that the math spells disaster for you at Sacrifice.
I think the math spells disaster for me crossing a street without looking.
You know, it does for most people.
That being said, it's never done me wrong yet.
So I think I lied. I think I did 2 holes already at some point. One of them
What is this?
One of them's a farm. One of them's a farm.
Oh, it's a farm.
One of them just ended up being a farm. Don't mind the textures looking like shit. I was trying to figure out how they work. The first one's normal.
The stream looks like shit.
What do you mean?
Every time you turn the camera, the bitrate dies a little bit.
Oh,
At least on my end.
is that true?
I think so.
Well, that's great, because we're going to be standing still for a lot. I can also just lower the graphics.
The giraffics.
The giraffics.
Yeah, that's what a giraffe would have on their computer.
What would we do without you?
Cry. Eat grapes.
Cry. Eat grapes.
Jack off. I'm here to
Yeah?
end the gooning epidemic.
Oh!
By being so weird and off-putting that you just can't get it up anymore.
Gamers, what the hell? Why are we in an oil painting now?
That's the effect. That's what stops gooners, is you put them into the oil painting dimension.
I think it's still loading. Holy shit. As long as the the bit rate is a little bit more gooder, I'm fine with that.
We don't need bitrate.
Not where we're going. Sure. You know what? It's good enough. Oh, I hate it. Actually, I lied. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
The only bitrate we need is how often we make jokes.
Chicharamajomi, once again, great having you here.
It's our
great having you on the stream. Really love having you around. Great to see you. This looks like that one. You know that one game where you have a dinner party at somebody's house and you have to they are like interpreting your typing as speech. Facade. Yeah. That's what it was. It looks like it's like facade graphics now. That's fine enough. All right, so we need to make a roundabout. You say?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. You know, I think we could fit a third hole, and then we're gonna do like a fourth. Let's put the. But you know what?
Listen,
we need to make.
You have a highway right there.
Oh my god, so true, bestie. All right, I think what we do then is I'm gonna move the highway through this little section.
Whatever this ditch is.
Where the water tower is.
What is that black void in the middle of the desert?
That's water.
Oh. I don't know what that looks like.
Or maybe you're referring to the Walmart Supercenter.
Oh.
No, I think you're talking about the fucking water.
The water.
Which came with the map. I guess there's just something like that in El Paso.
I see.
Okay, yeah, I like your thinking. I think your ideas sound.
I think we should put him in the ditch.
In the ditch? That might be a little tough. Because there's a lot of trees in there. And I'm not sure how
they can golf around them.
Okay. I think I see the play. Let's put a road. Let's do like one hole here in the ditch. And then we'll bring the freeway into the mix. And then Samoa Joe's fucked. I just need to figure out, you know what, we gotta make like actual paths that go into that so that we can use it. And then we'll devise a way to make that make sense. Okay. Beautiful. It says business. Yes, good time, very sexy.
We're making the entire golf course the roundabout.
I don't know if I can do that. That's
Very-
a
very-
little
very
too
cutesy.
advanced.
Very cutesy, very demure.
I completely missed that meme.
I don't know what
Like-
demure means. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with farming.
Yeah, I think it comes out of cows.
And it's what you use to make cows grow.
they eat and then that's where they get bird flu from, because they eat bird demure.
Oh.
Yeah, see? You know, the world's got a lot of aspects to it, Majomi.
Do you think I have bird flu?
Almost certainly.
I mean, it is what they do, isn't it?
Mhm.
Bird flu? I sure hope it did.
It makes a lot more sense than, like, horses flying. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen a horse fly?
You're telling me a bird flew this rice? I don't even know what verbs mean anymore.
So, Majomi, you are diseased right now, though, correct?
Uh-huh, yeah.
How's that?
Not great.
I'm sorry. Can you tell us about your symptoms? Are you vomiting?
No.
That's good. Good to hear. I'm really happy about that. Where the fuck are my surfaces? Ah, shit.
I'm just sick in the head.
Oh, wait. I just don't know where it is. Yeah, well,
You
that...
see, to me, Gord, this is a regular golf course.
Oh, no.
That's right, baby. I'm the Majoker.
The Joker. Okay, I know how we're gonna do this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put, like... I was really hoping that would delete the trees.
No. No, don't delete the trees. They can play around them.
Well, I know. I'm gonna, like, we're gonna put a big stretch of it after this clump, and then we're just gonna put the hole, I think, here.
They can deal with it.
It's because anarchy's on. That we don't want that. We want anarchy to be off. No, I want the foliage to also be a major obstruction. I want to kind of work it in a bit more, you know, adeptly. I want them to have to fucking work for it. I want them to hate it. But I want it to be possible, because that's the problem. If you make it look impossible, they won't try it. But if you trick them into thinking it's a reasonable thing to do, then that's
And
where you
then
get
water
them.
has to be full of alligators.
I might be able to do that. But you went into work and you were encouraged to go the fuck home.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I'm taking time off work.
I think
You chuckle fucks.
that's cringe.
I wish I was at work instead.
Yeah, doing what? Kissing a
Working.
lizard?
Kissing a lizard. This too could be Yuri.
And you're saying it already is. Release some of this, I think. Boy, it'd be really cool if there was a way to do a brush delete, but what do I know? Oh no, I think there is. I'm just stupid. Consider not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about.
What else is new?
Be nice about it. Just could just not make a comment.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, I think that we should proceed to say the most racist thing.
I think white people should take responsibility in some way for benefiting from the colonialist legacy that forms modern Western society.
Oh.
That shit'll get you banned on Twitter. I'm sorry, X.com.
X was Exeter.
Mm-hmm.
Twix. No, that's just a candy.
My favorite canding.
Canding?
Canding.
I love canding.
Yeah.
It's just a picture of like a can and it's full of ing.
Canding's balls fit betwixt thine lips. Got him.
It's
absolutely radical,
it's like
sire.
Canned ing, and you open it and you make things like verbs. Or
this is a Dr. Sue bit.
Verbs.
Yeah.
Dr. Sue?
Dr. Sue bit. Yeah, it's Dr. Sue.
You're missing an S. 2 of them.
You're acting rather Seuss right now,
Seuss.
Walter.
You're acting rather Seuss. Can I get the Dr. Seuss Among Us edition?
I was not there because I was here. Not in engineering. There was nothing to fear. I was in navigation. Something you should know. I didn't kill you. Your mom is a hoe. Voted off the ship. 8-1. Was the imposter. Still did fuck your mom. Part was actually very true.
Ah, I see.
I don't know what the protocol is on golf courses for making a tee box. I think it's just supposed to be a square, but we're not like other girls, I guess. Also, the hole's gonna be up this hill. Go eat my ass. Yeah. World's most slanted green has entered the chat. Yeah, fine. We'll just leave it. Yeah, that's an easy like par 2.
Par 2.
Just don't hit the trees, you chuckle fuck. It'll be fine.
I should be allowed to hit the trees as a treat.
Treat. How's the game gonna decide to like build this path downwards? I can only wonder. Oh, rather reasonably, actually.
Oh. Why do they need a path?
Because I think it's funny that not only
they should get a path.
They decide to build it, they're gonna go through this many like lengths.
I think that instead of having paths, we should have a parking lot with a road to each hole, and after each hole, they have to get back in their car and drive back to the parking lot.
I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if like I can logistically get the game to cooperate with that idea.
You could do it with the paths. Instead of making one path that leads to all of them, make 9 paths that lead to 8 of them.
Where would the where would the starting point of that be? I can't.
The starting point would be your mom's house.
I'm rotating this so much in my mind, Majomi. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let's get my priorities right first. I think I got something that'll make you happy. Is this a pedestrian tunnel? Abso-fucking-lutely. Perfect.
Great.
I can't
Pedestrians should not be allowed to see the light of day.
I can make a parking lot by each tee. I could definitely do that. Where I
should make a parking lot in each hole.
What?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Put a parking lot inside of each course. That way they can park their cars there.
Hold on, No, don't snap this to anything. What are you doing? I don't want to brush. Just singular, concentrated, down home. lot.
I love parking lots.
POV, you're
Oh,
a major American city.
There's so many parking lot shapes. What's the worst one?
I don't know.
Well, you have
You know
those
what?
angled ones, right?
I don't know if there's a worst one, Majomi, because there's so many of them. There's a lot.
Well, you have the slanted ones, right?
Yeah.
Can you make individual ones?
100%.
Can you make them go all different directions?
This just looks like I'm a 5-year-old that got a hold of the computer.
Yeah.
But sure.
Just like every designed roadway. This is how parking lots should be. Just a bunch of lines. Everyone figure it out.
Good luck. Good luck, everybody else.
Yeah, good luck everybody else. And then someone pulls up with like the weird shaped car that fits perfectly into all of the spots at once without going over the lines.
It's a smart car, by the way.
It's a smart car.
It's a smart car with fucking buffalo horns on it.
It's a smart car being driven by a dumb driver.
We really
Which
live in a
is-
society, don't we?
Which I guess is just the majority of cars.
I've gotten in the habit lately
Mm-hmm.
of if I see a Tesla and I'm driving, I'll revoke them a courtesy that I would otherwise provide a driver, as long as it's perfectly legal and safe. And I will say to myself, Tesla detected, courtesy revoked. Because I guess, I don't know, I'm sad.
Yeah.
It is a fun game, though. I think everybody should try it.
I think you should go around and light all of the Teslas on fire as a treat.
Yeah.
Can you
I don't know
make-
why I need to do that. They'll do it themselves.
Can you make a parking lot that's angled in the other direction?
What do you mean?
So you know how the angled ones, if you're facing like the way you would pull into them, they curve to the right?
Okay.
Can you make ones that go to the left?
I don't think I can.
Why?
I don't have the sticker for it.
What?
I don't know what else to tell you.
Ugh. This is just like 1984.
I know the modding community is going to have a lot to answer for.
What the heck is this?
And then... excuse me? I would love the idea of editing this surface.
No, you're not allowed.
How's this, Majomi?
Among Us!
Hold on, I'm gonna give him
Also,
a
I'm on
deeper...
a very considerable delay.
Post this cat with considerable delay. It's my
Post-
favorite
post
Tumblr
this-
post.
Post this Majomi with considerable delay.
Wait, where did he go?
What?
Oh, that only shows in the edit mode?
No!
No! It's a problem. Well, what can go on top of this?
Is there supposed to be like music or background noise, by the way?
Yes. Is it extremely faint?
I can't hear anything.
Hold on a minute. Oh, I could see one of the problems why. Hold on. I'm not going through the right fucking, sound mix. I mean, like, it is quiet. It is a quiet game, but yeah, we want a little extra on that. Uh-oh. Uh, can you still hear me, Majomi?
I can still hear you.
Great, because I can still hear you. That's normal.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh. Aux input. There we go.
Me, when I am looking for a place to put my cows.
You keep getting away with this.
That's my aux input.
You can't keep getting away with that!
Yes, I can, and yes, I will.
Oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
What did you do?
Don't worry about it.
Did you just turn the entire world into a parking lot?
Oh, no. I wish it was that easy.
You know, everything is a parking lot if you don't care about traffic laws.
Yeah, that'll do. No, my main uh-oh is I can't fucking hear anything. This is what happens. This is what happens if you fly too close to the sun. Here's Among Us. I don't know, enjoy that.
Among Us. Among Us.
Come on, you can work, you can do it. I believe in you. Please, 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 please.
What did you do?
I don't know. Tried to switch the audio over.
And you fucked it up!
Apparently.
Fucking dumbass.
Yes, show advanced. I want ambience, disaster, sound effects, background sound effects. Clip cache limit. Ricky. Yes, I promise you, you have sound. I swear, my life, City Skylines 2, you have sound.
It came free with your Xbox.
Did.
You have sound.
Putting it back to default. I'm gonna turn you the fucking junker.
Scuff stream.
So scuff. I have to restart it. There's just nothing else I can do. We drew that Among Us, and that was it. That was the limit. That was the limit.
Did you ever fix scam?
No, apparently I didn't. Isn't that's the real scam right there?
Yeah. Scamming us. Scamming the people. Anti-proletariat gourd real.
Mm-hmm. I'm a class trader.
You are. Does none of our redeems work anymore?
No,
No.
they're just kind of I couldn't tell you.
Turtle.
Ah! Huh? That fucking got me. I didn't expect that one.
You got fucking turtled.
Get turtled.
We're putting shit together like the house that John built on a hill, cause this shit gonna feel like velvet, turtle. Check it out, I'm in the house like carpet. And if there's too many heads on my blunt, I won't spark it, I'll put it in my pocket and save it like rocket
Fuel.
Congratulations, you won.
You made quite a non-binary
streaming is meant
fuss
to
to
look
save
like.
the world
Yeah.
from intercontinental ballistic tweets.
So, Majomi,
Yeah.
did you put that Christmas tree on my dresser at home, or is that like my grandma?
I do not think it was me.
Okay,
I do
so it
not
was you. It
remember.
was probably
I do
you.
not remember putting a Christmas tree on your dresser.
How did you even get that? I thought we've had that before here.
Maybe it was Santa. Maybe it was a Christmas miracle.
Maybe it was a little fucked up elf smoking a cigarette.
It was a fucked up elf. Do you think
Hmm.
elves? Because like, all right. So in Santa's workshop.
Oh,
in
no,
Santa's
no.
workshop, they have to eat, right? So do you think there's little elf line cooks that are chain smoking cigarettes out back?
Yeah, and they do rotating breaks, passing off the spark on their ciggy each time.
Are they all
It's
in
the
like an
eternal
elf?
fire.
Are they all in an elf polycule?
No. No, they're boringly like cis.
Oh. How do more Santa's elves get made? Where
They're
do elves come
boringly
from?
cis, but they fuck each other in the ass passionately. And they promise it's just a straight thing. They promise they're just bros. They promise they're just kissing each other on the mouth as practice.
What about the girls? Is there elf Yuri?
A pizza bagel. Sorry. Eating and streaming, folks. It's a fucking deadly game. I think the girls.
Is there elf Yuri?
Yeah,
Thank
they're in
God.
their own anime. You know what I mean?
Oh.
It's
If
like
there wasn't elf Yuri, I think I would have had to just end it all. I
Really?
don't want to
'Cause-
live. Listen, I can't. I can't live in a world without elf Yuri.
oh, it's our.
What?
I'd love Christmas South Fury.
Yeah, Christmas
Like
elf Yuri.
Like short stacks with like cans wider than they are tall.
No, that's homophobic. I'm talking about fucking washboard ass, like built like a stick, built like a candy cane, boring ass lesbian elves. Overworked, underpaid, and gay.
They eat candy all day. You don't think that goes somewhere?
It fuels their magical power to make more toys.
Yeah.
Also, you think Santa gives them any candy? They have to eat gruel.
Gruel?
Yeah, they have to eat gruel.
Reindeer chunks.
Yeah, the chunks of last year's reindeer.
Mm-hmm.
and then they get new ones.
My headcanon. So I've just been watching or listening to rather is the word you would use for that. A podcast about the rise and fall of the Mongol Empire.
Okay.
And new theory just dropped when I said that. The reason they use reindeer is because they learned from the Mongols how to herd them across the steppe. And Genghis Khan didn't die. He instead became somebody else
Santa
very
Claus.
familiar to you and me.
Santa Claus.
Santa Khan, as he used to be known as.
Whoa.
But through a bizarre coincidence of homophones, it became Santa Claus.
It's called a false cognate.
Mm. So true.
Do you think there's toxic elf fury?
Like they're wearing PPE?
No.
Oh.
Like they're not wearing PPE.
Like OSHA violating elf fury?
Yeah. Have you ever seen a Christmas elf wear PPE? They don't even have a union.
No, they have a union, but it's one of those industry unions that's actually just a front for the business again. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we're voting to strike, and we decided that we'd give the concessions early, and it's just what the boss wanted in the first place, but we're doing this whole thing, so it makes it sound like you've been listened to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Which is why they have to eat gruel.
Right.
And they don't get proper PPE.
Okay, Majomi, if you were
Every
in
year,
some...
tens of thousands of elves die in the line of duty. And nobody cares. Because they're not reported on.
You can care and start today with every
Donate
like, subscribe, and
pennies per day.
follow.
for just pennies a day. You can help us kill more elves.
I did that bit yesterday at work. We were potting some plants. It's a crazy thing to do.
And you killed elves?
No, is someone
What, like a little elf just ran out across the path, and you're like, holy shit, what the fuck is that? Bang, bang, bang! And you just take out your little Botanical Gardens issued handgun.
I thought it was a gopher, okay?
Did they give you one of those? A Botanical Gardens issued handgun?
Oh,
Like when you worked at the grocery store and they had the little gun that you had to put a quarter in?
all I can say is that were it that I started at a different time, I may have gotten one.
I see.
And
Did you,
that's
like,
no
not-
cap.
Did you not meet like the 90-day open enrollment for
No, it's just the
getting a
person that
gun?
would have given it to me got fired for like OSHA violations.
Ah.
Yeah.
Your little elf gun.
No, what it was we were planting this plant. We were propagating this one thing, and it's like almost endangered, but not quite. At risk or
Ah.
something like that.
Any plant can be endangered if you try hard enough.
So true. Oh god. Is that helicopter gone? Thank the Lord, I hate those things. And
What?
one of the newer hires apparently had said like, oh, it's so basic looking though. And of course they made fun of her. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean they're basic? Don't make fun of this plant. You know, sometimes the rare things don't look interesting. My follow-up comment was, you will die in an Indiana Jones movie picking the wrong goblet. I forget which one it was. But then the follow-up was ultimately, this plant is nearing extinction, and with your small donation, we can finish this ugly little bitch off once and for all.
Hell yeah.
That's right, for every $5, we'll throw one of these straight into the goddamn dumpster.
Hell yeah. I think we should do that with like zebras.
Zebras?
Yeah, like what are they even doing? Just being like, I was about to say a word I can't on stream. They're about to be fucking.
Why were you about to say that on stream? Why?
Listen, I can say that. I can reclaim.
You can't call zebras that still.
I can call zebras whatever the fuck I want.
No, you can't.
Yeah, if I want to call zebras slurs, I should be allowed to. Because what are they doing all day? Just being horses? They're like horses, but like not.
Chat, every day I stream for the enrichment of Digitaro Majomi, and with your small donation, we can pay somebody else to do that for me. So true.
How much would it cost? How much would it cost to get someone to take your place and listen to me talk?
Oh,
Too much.
that's really tough. I don't know if we can
For that
find
price,
that.
I think we definitely could finish off all zebras.
Yeah, I think you have a better chance killing the rest of the zebras in the wild.
Than
think
finding
you're-
someone else to put up with me.
I think you're extremely right about that. Yeah. And I don't. I think it would be like. I don't know where the rest of the sentence is going. I'm tapping
Hey,
out.
your highway isn't finished. I think you should make it do a little loop at the end so it goes back in on itself.
Yeah, we're gonna. Here's the thing. Did you dang? We're gonna do
Yeah.
this. We're gonna do this thing.
Just make a hard, like, 90-degree turn, followed by another 90-degree turn to connect the two sides.
Hold on. Oh, because if this parallel setting's too high, I understand.
I don't think
No,
that should be-
So the assignment as I have it with this is we can be evil, but it has to be measured evil.
How do you measure it? Like with a
I
measuring
think this
cup?
game uses metric.
Oh. So a measuring leader?
Yeah, you got it. It is wild. Like I do work with somebody from a European country, and they use metric. And
Yeah. Which European
realized-
country?
they live in. I
Okay,
can't-
so they're
I can't hear
allowed
that.
to not get the zebra gun turned on them.
Correct.
The
That
gun
wasn't
that-
exactly where I was going with it, though.
The gun that turns zebras into horses.
And then glue.
It sends them straight to the glue factory.
And I've realized that we don't just not use the metric system. We do use the metric system, but then we also still use the imperial system. It's just for
Yeah.
different things. Even though
Uh-huh.
everybody pretty much understands the metric system fundamentally.
Yeah, because who doesn't? It's like the easiest fucking thing in the world. Just count to 10.
But the end result of not officially codifying it is now we just use all systems. Yeah, this is maybe the best circle I've ever made.
Why are my birds being so loud? Hold on.
Yeah, like, isn't it nighttime? Don't they sleep?
Why are you being loud? What?
That's really funny. How scary would it be right now if somebody else started talking to the mic who wasn't Majomi? That'd be crazy.
Hey, Gord.
Was it the ghosts?
When's the last time you jumped?
Probably yesterday, actually.
How and why did you jump?
I think I was getting something off of like a branch that was like a little too high up. So I just kind
And
of
you had
jumped.
to jump. Was it embarrassing? Did everyone look at you and laugh?
No.
They're like, look at the little jumping boy. Everyone point and laugh and make fun of the jumping boy.
No, they did not point at laugh and said everybody make fun of the jumping boy. They did not do that. They said, wow, Gord, nice jump.
And then the
No.
whole bus clapped.
And the whole bus clapped.
I'm sure they did. Anyway, next time they point and laugh and call you little jumping boy, make sure that they get it on camera so that I can also point and laugh and call you little jumping boy.
I think you just want to watch me jump.
And
This is a
point and
cover.
laugh and call you little jumping boy.
I don't think you want to point and laugh. I think you want to learn how to jump better, and you're too embarrassed to, like...
Listen, I
Look it up.
know how to jump.
Okay, walk me through it.
I know. Listen.
Walk me through it.
No, everyone knows how to jump. There's no reason for me to walk you through. You know how to do it.
Yeah, you know, that thing... So, explain to me how the spatulas work. Should be easy.
The spatulas,
Yeah, tell me about those.
those are, well, you know, yeah, everyone knows what spatulas do.
That's... I don't know why you're lying to our audience, Majomi. Nobody knows what the spatulas do, but we have to hold them anyways. Come on, if you
Oh.
really knew how to jump, you would have seen that.
I
coming.
mean, I was being facetious when I said that everyone knows what spatulas do.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
I didn't. Obviously, I knew that it was a trick question because that everyone knows that spatulas, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on and not answering that question.
Or is that too personal?
Yes, please
Okay.
respect my privacy at this time. I will not be taking questions except if they are about my plan to eradicate all zebras.
Dear customers,
Dear customers,
please do not ask me any questions. It is very difficult to answer them. Please respect me. I am so stupid. And it hurts to think. Love.
we know.
Love wins. Love,
Love
comma,
wins.
wins. Yeah, I think all those extra crosswalks are really going to help make this whole everything it needs to be.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like hole number 3 is going to be a figure 8 with so many roads in it. So this is 4. 3 is the canyon.
I think you should leave the trees in the middle of the highway.
Yeah, we'll let nature run its course on that one.
Trees belong on the middle of the highway. Cars do not belong there.
Can't believe I call myself a plant person and I don't know that.
Everybody knows that. See, the thing about trees is that they've been displaced out of their natural habitat, which is cities and parking lots, and they're forced to be relocated to like forests.
Yeah.
But originally they lived in parking lots and highways and houses and stuff until we moved in and we forced them to leave.
No, it's so true, and it's such an important thing that you're saying right now. That's why when you go plant a tree, you need to surround it by an island of pavement or concrete. Because
To
that's...
encourage it to grow and thrive.
Yeah, that's where it gets its nutrients, so it's going to grow up faster to try to escape from it. A lot of people aren't willing to realize that. It's a difficult truth.
Trees do not belong on dirt and grass. They belong on concrete.
Tree. Put the tree in the parking lot. That's where he wants to be.
That's where he wants to be.
crepe myrtles didn't want to be planted in parking lots, then why do they look so good there? Huh? Checkmate, botanists.
Checkmate, civil engineers.
Now, to be fair, I think that is the civil engineers asking for that one.
What?
Holy fuck, this is a whole baseball.
Whoa, that's the baseball.
I was thinking of the same thing, you know? Isn't that crazy how that works? These parking lots
Oh, you can-
are functionally...
You can put parking lots in the highway.
But, Majomi, the drive-ins.
And dives? And diners?
Whoa, Guy Fieri. I feel like Guy Fieri used to be way more of a meme.
Is he
And
still alive?
Yeah,
He is?
I think we all would have known if he died. Right?
Okay, hold on. Google. Is Guy Fieri died?
This guy. He raps scallion.
Guy Ramsey Fieri.
My name's Ramsey?
Yeah, born January 22nd, 1968, is an American restaurateur, author, and an Emmy Award-winning television presenter.
Okay.
He co-owned 3 now-defunct restaurants in California. He licenses his name to restaurants in cities all over the world and is known for hosting various television series on the Food Network. In 2010, the New York Times reported that Fieri had become the face of the network, bringing an element of rowdy mass-market culture to American food television, and that his primetime shows attract more male viewers than any others on the network.
Something funny about that. He's the real food man's man.
Yeah. He was born in Ohio.
Good morning.
And then he went to high school in France.
Bonjour.
And then he went to university in Las Vegas. And he graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in hotel management in 1990.
That tracks. That really tracks.
Anyway, where's his death date? How do you find when someone died?
Well, if we can remember them, then obviously they haven't died because, you know,
I don't think that's how that works.
they get erased.
As soon as someone dies, you just can't remember them anymore.
Yeah.
That
Just
sounds
like on
horrifying.
my favorite anime, the Death Scrote.
The what?
Death Scrote.
Death Scrote? What does the Death Scrote entail?
It's about a young boy named Linguini, and he's controlled by a miniature imp under his beanie, and he makes him kill people.
Ah, Ratatouille if it was good.
Could you imagine that fucking, like the guy in that movie that's like 3-2
Yeah.
being that one little freaky twink that doesn't wear shoes? I don't know
Elle?
the character. Yeah, I don't know any of the characters in Death Note.
The freaky twink that doesn't wear shoes? Do you know
And
how
yet-
little that narrows it down?
Actually, I don't. Is that like a recurring thing?
That's a recurring motif in the game we call life.
Just people fucking rubbing their tootsies together, sitting down at a diner.
Yeah,
while
to
trying
start fires.
Analyze you.
Yeah, to start
Oh.
fires. I can rub my tootsies together and cause a spark to light flame.
You can rub your tootsies together and cause a spark on onlyfans.com/Ishitaro Majomi.
You can't say that. It's also not it's not me. I don't have an OnlyFans. Yeah.
If that account actually exists, it's not her.
Yeah.
But it would be really funny if somebody
If I
stole
had
your name just for that.
Please don't. If I had an OnlyFans, it would obviously be called the Majonly Fans.
That's very creative. Is that a portmanteau in your name?
No.
Oh, okay. Less. Okay, farm hole. So Among Us parking lot to normal hole. Farm hole to canyon hole.
Is this what's on your Grinder profile?
Yeah, and then we have the figure 8 hole, and then I guess now I'm gonna need a no-no hole.
Your Grinder profile just says Among Us parking lot to normal hole.
Shit that the fucking not safe for work bop it yells at you.
What?
Hole!
What do you mean not
Like
safe
it.
for Bop It?
Yeah,
Not
you know,
safe
like
for
a
Wop It.
like bop it, but it's a sex toy.
Okay. Do describe to me in detail what the sex toy Bop It entails.
Well, it looks very much like a normal bop it. You see, because you know, sometimes God gives you answers that you've had the whole time.
Okay.
There's that element of it. And it vibrates, and it just yells, like, you know, dirty things at you.
In the same voice?
100% in the same voice. Hey, Brazzers, if you're looking for writers, I'm just saying, like... I got time.
I think Bop It might be a registered trademark.
Okay, then we'll call it something else.
What are you gonna call it?
Sex bop it. But it's one word, so that it just looks as trademarked. What if the 5th hole on this golf course was just an entire miniature golf course, and then you took the par for that? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5 is just 18 mini golf holes. Just a normal miniature golf course.
They should do that in real life. Even the playing field a little bit with those of us who don't play fucking big golf and only know how to play the small version.
Hold on, I know what I can do. I have ChatGPT opened. I'm bored. Message to ChatGPT. Describe for me a
Golf.
promising marketing angle for an adult-oriented Bop It throwback. I don't see it working.
I don't see it working either. I don't think it wants to work on this. I think it's decided that you should die.
This says something went wrong. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe it's for the better. I know the thing I just said about the mini golf course sounds like a little too unhinged and unrealistic, but I think this actually is extremely achievable.
Is it Unreal Engine 5?
You think I have ray tracing?
Can the next Gord model have ray tracing?
What would we be ray tracing with the model?
Can the next Gord model have rays that we can trace?
What does that mean? What does that mean? Help me. Help me,
Listen,
help you,
I'm
help
gonna,
me.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what ray tracing is.
I don't think anybody does.
What is ray tracing?
I feel like
I can...
every nerd on the internet who would tell you that is just pretending to know things about things.
Yeah.
They don't actually know. That's too harsh of me to say. You know, don't answer the question. I don't care. I'm saying it.
Why don't I'm dying over here. Ray tracing. Ray tracing graphics. In 3D computer graphics, ray tracing is a technique for modeling light transport for use in a wide variety of rendering algorithms for generating digital images. On a spectrum of computational cost and visual fidelity, ray tracing-based rendering techniques such as ray casting, recursive ray tracing, distribution ray tracing, photon mapping, and path tracing are generally slower and higher fidelity than scanline rendering methods.
Wow. Really learn something new every day.
What does this mean? What is ray tracing?
It means go to
Why
my
is-
Reddit account on www.reddit.
Fucking.
You sound unwell.
I am unwell. I don't. I'm looking at the Wikipedia and I don't understand what this means.
I don't think I think it's just they use lines to render things. Somehow.
Is that different from regular rendering? Where they don't use lines?
I don't know. Do I look like John Ray Trace to you or something?
Yeah. Considering that you are made of lines and light,
It's a really nice thing for you to say.
you look like you could be ray traced.
Wow.
I'm gonna start like
I've been fishing for that
Hitting on-
compliment for years.
I'm gonna start like hitting on girls, being like, "Hey, girl, you look like you could be easily ray traced." Do you think that would go well for me?
I don't think it's going well for you right now.
Why would you say this to me? Ow!
It's funny. One must imagine Digitaro Majomi sad. Need a booth. I want to make this parking lot like or this mini golf course like unnecessarily detailed, just slightly.
Yeah.
I think that's the funniest way to do this.
Do you think if I went up to a girl at the bar and I was like, "Hey, girl, what's your polygon count?" Would it work?
I think she would tell you that that's not her preferred video game review publication and summarily throw her martini espresso on you.
Why? It's an innocent question.
Oh, it's Kabbalah. I haven't seen you in a hottie. Also, we have moved to a purple website, and I don't know if those effects work anymore because of how I had to do it, but I will honor it. I will honor it. I will honor you. I will honor you with a skull, with 2, with 3, and 4, and 5. So many. 2, 3, 4, 5. Majomi, what's your favorite kind of mini golf hole?
You can't just ask a girl what her favorite type of hole is.
Okay, well then,
The answer is the ones where you hit it into something else and then it spits it out somewhere.
okay. What's your favorite mini golf hole archetype? Come on, chat GPT, let's get it done.
My
Okay,
favorite mini golf hole archetype.
Spit it out somewhere.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's really tough. That's tough for somebody to think of.
Yeah. Chat, tell us what your favorite mini golf hole archetype is.
In 3 pages or more. That's the fucked up word count for the assignment. You know what I mean?
3 pages or more.
When they go with that.
Any point font.
Ooh, no, they stick you on 10.
10-point font, single spaced.
That's for motherfuckers right there.
Describe your favorite mini golf hole. And it's just me describing with horrifically vivid accuracy all of the vector and like physics equations that I do to play through the hole.
Vector physics equations?
Yeah. Yeah, like it's just a list of all the angles that my ball has.
You're just doing like fucking what kind of math is that again? I forget. Linear algebra? There it is.
I don't know, yeah.
Okay, my brain is gonna try to think of how this hole works, but basically it could go to one of 3 directions. And yeah, that works for me.
Straight up golfing the course.
Oh yeah, that's so the entire golf course is a little larger, of course. We have hole 1, Among Us into weird looking bean leg. Hole 2 is a farm. Very important. Hole 3 takes a detour through the canyon. Of course. Hole 4 is a major fucking double roundabout. 4 lanes for good measure. And hole 5 is going to be a complete 18-hole mini golf course.
Yeah.
You know. As one does. And I'm gonna quickly run out of ideas for how to make mini golf courses look normal.
On the course, straight up golfing it, and by it,
I mean, my
let's
penis.
just say my peanuts.
Penis.
I think hole 6 should be a lobster.
I like this idea. What you just said, so good.
Yeah?
You know what? I don't need to do the details yet. Let's just draw shapes, and then I can come back and just put like random bricks on it, and it'll look fine from far away. Make this sound like a T. Where is the actual hole gonna be on this T? It's up to you to decide. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. Isn't that fun?
Is that like how is that how trans guys determine like bottom surgery? Where the hole will be on T?
You to decide.
Yeah, it's up for you to decide.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. So, this is actually a slightly legitimate question, I might say.
Mm-hmm.
If you're female to male,
Yeah.
do you like get to decide how long that thing's weighing?
I
Like,
assume to a certain degree.
Like, what's that process look like? Like, the doctor says, how big do you want your meat?
Yeah, how big do you want your schmeat?
Does he
And
have
they
the
give you an extendable tape measurer. and you pull it out however long you want.
They put
And then
hole
they
one-
put the whole tape measurer in there and it just like and like
You
it retracts into you.
You think they're constantly like trying to haggle people down? Like they're like, yeah, 9 inches. Like, look, I've had a lot of people do 9 before, and they aren't happy with it. All right, like they're trying to be the voice of reason. It's like, I know
Yeah.
it would be good and it would be fun to have as much hanging and swinging as possible. I'm just saying 6 is gonna be your most reasonable bet. Like, no, doc.
Yeah.
12. Like, I don't think 12 is a good idea. I want 12. I'm just say I can do you 8. Okay, deal.
There's a golf
Bad-
course near me that's separated by a busy road, and I really wondered sometimes what they were thinking. They put hole 1 through 9 on one side, then you have to cross the road to the other 9. See, that was my idea for a fucked up golf course. And your city's just out here doing it, living my dreams.
I love it's like the two sides of urban hellscape fighting each other. Golf courses and stroads.
Stroads.
And it's fun to think about who would win.
Everybody, it's me,
What's a
Mario. I'm here to
stroke?
tell you about getting a 4-on-1K. You don't need to do it. Don't save money. Spend everything. Go to Mario.com. Buy my shirts. And then in 50 years, they'll be worth like 3 times what you purchased them as. It's a retirement tip for you.
A stroad is a street and a road.
Oh.
You know, and like one kind of hellish entity. Hold on a minute. If you'll consult the Strode.
Okay, what am I consulting? I'm on a considerable delay.
Let me find you a good Strode so that you can kind of understand what we're talking about here.
It's a 45 mile per hour zone, not even 30 or 25.
Yeah, that's peak Strode shit right there.
Yeah.
What am I looking for? Like, I know what it's supposed to look like. Okay, actually, this is a pretty good example of a Strode. You see how it's like made for traffic and also businesses and
Yeah.
also people and also services and parks?
Yeah.
That's kind of what a Strode is. It's your like 4 to 6 lane fucking street that also connects to a bunch of frontage businesses, also is full of cars, also like that's not
Oh, like the one near your house that where I work is on?
yeah, that's a Strode.
Is that considered a Strode? That
Correct. I think a street is the way I've seen it explained. A street's for moving traffic. Or, no, sorry, a road is for moving traffic, a street is for moving people, a Strode is trying to do literally fucking everything at once.
Yeah, what about a boulevard?
I think that's just a name for, like, a main thoroughfare, although many times boulevards
I
are
don't know if
Strodes.
it is. Difference between street and road and avenue. Road, street, Shut up. No, stop. A road. Oh god. Alright, a road is anything that links 2 points, the most basic of public ways. There are many types of roads, as described below. A street. A public road that connects 2 points, but also has buildings on both sides of it. These typically run perpendicular to avenues. Avenue. Public way that also has buildings and or trees on both sides. These run perpendicular to streets and are traditionally wider.
Yeah?
Okay. Special types of streets and roads. A boulevard, a very wide street with buildings and or trees on both sides, usually with a median in the middle of the lanes. A lane, narrow street that may not have a median, opposite of a boulevard. Drive, long winding road, often shaped by its surroundings, so it can be positioned to weave along a lake, mountain, or even around a country club golf course. Court, a road or street that ends in a cul-de-sac or loop. Way, small side street connected to a larger road, typically in a residential neighborhood. We're learning.
I'm not. I refuse to learn. Miss me with that. Skibbity, go! Nobody told
Also,
me that the
apparently-
Rizzler was 5, by the way. I didn't know that until like
The Rizzler is 5?
something or like 8.
Who is he rizzing at 5?
No one.
A little Sally on the playground? Doesn't even know what fucking like day of the week it is?
No, exactly.
I mean, that's a little unfair because I also don't know what day of the week it is. I think it's Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Saturday.
Nice.
Nice?
Yeah.
You think that's nice? Really?
No.
For real? For cereal?
Saturdays suck. If you like Saturdays, I'm coming to your house and beating you up.
I thought you were gonna say I'm coming to your house and you know.
And jacking you off.
Yeah. Something involving the word suck. I couldn't quite figure that one out. Sorry.
Yeah.
If you're disappointed in my ability to make a joke on stream, why don't you hit that
Then
bell
you're-
and follow so that you can stick
Listen to
around and give me
Majomi make
tips.
jokes on stream.
Or I guess do that, sure. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
What am I typing?
I don't know what I'm necessarily doing with this, but I'm having a good time.
Knuckle tats that say Minecraft story mode on them.
Tell me more.
That
Go
no,
on.
that's it. Just Minecraft story mode.
There's nothing else to the post?
No, that's the post.
They just gave up after giving me such a gift? All of us, frankly?
Yeah. I mean, there's a picture of them, but
Oh, I
that's not
understand.
important. You ever just want to bite someone?
Give me a little more to work with.
No. No, I don't think I will.
Please?
Well, since you ask nicely, still no.
Understandable. Everybody's got to keep their secrets. You can't just have a fucking John Madden out here telling you how to make a video game. You know what I mean? Like, then how would he feed his 2007 children, and then his 2008 children, and then his 2000? He makes a game every time he has a child because he needs more money to support them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that why it's called that?
A lot of people don't know that. Rocks. Putting rocks on the holes.
I love putting rocks in holes.
No, you don't.
Going to the golf course and filling up the holes with rocks.
You're telling me to leave.
I won't let them. I'm hiding in the bushes and the trees. I'm like the Onceler.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, let's hit the showers, Majomi. I think we got it. We got it. We got it. That was a good take. We got that. We got that. Yeah, that's perfect. Take 5, everybody. Pick this one up at noon. Had a schedule. Wow, that's great. Majomi, if you had a film trailer,
Okay.
what slightly unnecessary amenity are you going to demand to
Wait,
have
if
in there?
in my film trailer?
Yeah, you're filming on site.
Okay.
You like have a trailer,
Right.
and you want like what's your version of a mini fridge fark with? What the fuck was I trying to say? Stocked with
I need to fuck the mini fridge, or
Fart.
I'm going to riot.
what's your version of a mini fridge stocked with only cherry LaCroix from like 1996?
So when you first said trailer, I thought you meant like a movie trailer. And I was like,
And
I
then
don't
you
fucking know
just-
what would be
you
in my
just didn't
movie
let
trailer.
that go.
Presumably, what was in the movie? What would be in like my little house?
Yeah.
Or what is it? Yeah, my little trailer would be my house. I would
Did
tell
you
them to put
almost
my house
ask,
in
or
there.
what do they call a little house, even though we've just been using the word for so many times?
I would ask them to put my house in there.
Your house?
Yeah, my house.
I just
So that
realized
I
it's
feel at
not
home.
50 degrees Celsius. I had to change that, sorry. Very important.
Oh, did you just turn ray tracing on?
No, I'm just moving the sun.
Oh. Anyway, what would you put in your trailer? He's thinking real hard about this one.
Well, there's just so many variables to consider now that we're, now that we're getting into it. I would demand that there at all times be a thoroughly chilled keg of like one of those fancy craft root beers.
A keg?
Keg. Because I want the aesthetic of a keg. It can be like a kegerator, like a fridge hooked up to a keg. But I want really good root beer constantly on tap, and I want it to come out of like a keg or like a bar-esque mechanism.
Okay. Is root beer even that good?
Yeah. I certainly think a tall glass of Barks root beer is that good.
Mmm. Root beer's mid.
You better not let the cats from Cat Scratch hear you say that, or they're gonna tear you up. They're gonna tear you a new one. They'll make you disappear.
Root beer is mid.
Should add evil trampolines to the evil trampolines? Okay, I like
agree.
this.
You should add evil trampolines to the golf course.
So we have hole 5, which is a 9-hole mini golf course, which actually looks pretty convincing now that I've kind of surrounded it with trees to hide some of the details. Like, you can't quite see that it's fucked up, but it's enough to get the idea that it's a miniature golf course.
Yeah.
So I keep trying to...
Where's the windmill?
I have access to that.
What do you mean? Put in a windmill.
Why does turning off the shadows make the trees look bad?
Because
Looks
they
like
don't have shadows.
It looks like a fucking CAD program now.
Yeah, it's almost like lighting does a lot for what things look like. Because you look with your eyes, and your eyes perceive lighting.
Also, I'm sorry that this is running at like 10 frames per second or something like that. When we move the camera around a lot, I'll stop that as much as I can. Unfortunately, my computer is normal, and I don't make money doing this. Except for some of the people who support us on the Ko-fi. They actually do give me money, and I love them so much parasocially.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
also love them
parasocial.
parasocially.
I think it's just the OBS preview that's slowing down. Well. So you want to make we want to do a lobster now?
Yeah, lobster.
Okay. coming up. And then we're gonna do evil trampolines.
Yeah.
And I like these ideas. I like these ideas so much. Let's hope I can remember what a lobster looks like. And that I can make it fit. Mostly I'm worried about that second part.
Did you... Oh,
I still have to right.
back.
It's just kind of fluctuating.
Yeah.
A little very. I know this doesn't look like a lobster.
Okay.
It's
It looks like something else.
else. Well,
My penis. My penis looks like a lobster. Blue with large claws.
we should get out that. Like, that's a medical professional intuition. I think if we drive it home with Tanny, I think if we can do that,
Yeah.
I think we got it in the bag.
This does not look like a lobster.
Okay, well, you don't look like a pumpkin.
Do you know what a lobster looks like?
Yeah, it's like, it looks like this.
No, it's not. Why does he have like a human head?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Miss, oh, Gord, why don't you recreate the Nazca lines for us? Actually, that'd be another very funny hole to try to do. I'll just pull up a picture of that.
What?
One of the Nazca lines. I watch on YouTube a guy who does a lot of like, dipping on shitty TikTok videos,
Yeah.
especially for archaeology stuff. And there was one where he's like, Kentucky little drunk. Just how did they find craft? It's like that you had to have been looking at it from above. And me watching was just so you think there was a guy on the airplane watching them planes, and he was just shouting from their directions. Like, what's the logistics of this? How's that work? Cream soda appreciation. Oh, true. I haven't had a good cream. It's in a while.
Cream soda. Any cream soda. If you... I'm gonna finish that. Sorry. No, I'm in a really rough point of it now. Yeah, I'm in it. Come in the soda to cream soda.
Why are you afraid of the truth? You should start there. Why are you afraid of the truth?
I'm not afraid of the truth. I'm living it.
You're coming in peace.
For legal reasons.
What about reasons?
Yes, I am. It's called E-Girl Cream Soda, and it sells for $1,000 a bottle.
feel like if you're the first one to do that, it would actually legitimately make way too much money.
I'm working on it. One day.
Like, look, it started with bathwater. Now we're just never going to be able to push the envelope any further unless we're willing to take risks.
Instead of gamer girl bathwater, just skip the middleman. Gamer girl come.
Or should we say, transition the middleman?
As I said that, the stream crashed.
Wait, that's really funny because I'm at like 8K on my bit rate. It keeps going between like 10, 8, and like 6 and 4. And this is on some of the better settings too that I understand. Also, I think one of my drivers aren't updated.
My
Sorry.
drivers are always unupdated.
Uh-huh.
Downdated.
Wow. I really love streaming and drinking room temperature Summit Cola from Aldi. This is not sponsored. 2, 3.
My
4.
headphones hurt my head. Why am I watching this ad? Why is there so many ads?
Tired of the ads?
Huh?
Tired of the
Hello?
ads?
Tired of the ads?
Tired of the ads?
That just reminds me of when we went stargazing.
Yeah, this guy was fucking
Do you remember that?
bumping his Spotify and being annoying as fuck when we were trying to look at the stars because he had a date.
Blasting his high beams directly into the night sky with people with like telescopes and shit there.
And then it played a State Farm commercial because he wasn't on premium,
Yeah.
which is like,
And I heckled him. I was like, "Yo, this guy can't even afford Spotify."
I know.
Cuz I was mad. I was so mad at him.
Like you can not be able to afford Spotify, dear chatters. That's okay, but if you're gonna be fucking annoying while you do it, like you will be dragged for not spending $10 a month to
He was also
ruin
like
the mood.
skateboarding. He was like skateboarding around everyone.
Oh yeah, and he
Like,
had his
you want to see me bomb this
dog.
hill? Yeah.
He brought his dog with his date, which maybe, and again, I don't
He
wanna,
like got out of the
shame
car. He's
poor
like, "Hey, you
people.
want to see me bomb this hill?" And she's like, "No," and she stayed in the car.
I know. What's an evil trampoline, and how do I make them?
What is an evil trampoline? An evil trampoline is
Trampo lie.
concrete.
Oh. I accidentally typed in trampo lie, and I think that says a lot about our society.
Ah, the trampoline.
I don't think I have a trampoline prop.
You gotta make one.
I'm not the right guy for that. You have the wrong person.
You gotta make a trampoline. The trampoline. How many syllables is trampoline?
Trampoline?
I bet we can get it down to 2.
3? Trampoline?
Trampoline.
Yeah, but like I don't think I'd feel good about getting it down to 2.
Treen. Fiend.
Still
How do we
too
get this down to
high.
1 syllable?
I
What's
think
the
we
most
need-
efficient way to get trampoline down to 1 syllable?
I don't think we get trampoline down to 1 syllable.
The pleen.
I think we make it a particle that gets attached to other words when you refer to it, so it's not even its own word. We make it like the end of another word.
Such as?
You want to head back to my yard in Lean? Which would denote that it's a yard with a trampoline in it. I think she likes that one, folks. Print. Spotify's $12 a month now? Fucked up.
Unfortunately, it would be that easy to get me to come to someone's house. So they're like, "Hey, do you want to use a trampoline?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
I can't use
And then-
trampolines because of my fucking asthma. I feel bad.
Just breathe better.
I didn't think of that before, actually. That's so brave of you to suggest. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Listen, I remember when they were doing the asthma demonstration at school, and they're like, "Here, breathe through the straw." And I was like, "Why would I do that? Just
Sorry.
stop breathing through the straw, idiot."
The asthma demonstration? Why is that a proper noun? What I haven't heard of one before. What do you mean the?
What? Is this not universal experience where they make all the kids experience asthma?
No. I did?
I thought this was like a universal thing
No.
where they made the children have asthma. They're like, here, breathe through the straw. And
In
you're like,
elementary school, we did get to experience like partial like blindness and disorientation, which they said was like a symptom of like severe autism at the time. And now that I think about it, I haven't heard anybody ever said this.
what?
Like,
They made you do what?
they put Vaseline on some like safety goggles and had us wear it
What?
to teach us about like autism,
Autism?
or like visual. I think it was about autism specifically, if I remember right, or some kind of not like some kind of visual processing thing. I legitimately remember it being about autism, and I'm like, that
the
doesn't.
autism that makes you blind?
I don't. This was like, for context, and I think this is important. This was like 2006.
Okay. They
So-
thought autism makes you blind?
They thought that George Bush didn't want children to get left behind. It was a pretty like barbaric time, okay?
Yeah.
And let me
Call-
tell you
call me-
something. I must
Call
be
me the child that got left behind, because that
Rainbow's
Bush got me
Bush
acting
names.
stupid.
Thank you. That's maybe one of my favorite posts ever.
I'm the one who sent it to you, aren't I?
I believe so.
It's so good.
Okay, I don't know how to make an evil trampoline hole, but we're gonna try it.
Can you terraform?
Yes. Now, what's your idea?
Dig a hole.
To what end?
Put a trampoline in it.
How was
Dig a
somebody
really deep hole and then put a trampoline at the bottom. And then they'll bounce out of the hole.
Still don't have a trampoline, but we'll make it work. Okay, we'll make
You
it
can
work.
hide the fact that you don't have a trampoline by putting it in a hole.
You think that works?
Yeah, you just dig a giant hole, put a little sign that says like "Pleen hole," and then you don't put the trampoline in. So that
Pleen
anyone
hole.
who jumps in shatters their ankles and dies.
Pleen hole. Is that a new rendering technique?
The pleen hole.
Can I put sand over this part of the grass? You can go into the trampoline hole and maybe very quickly finish. Ah, beautiful. Or you can go delicately around it. The choice is yours.
Did you just say to go into the pleen hole and finish?
I don't think I did.
Is,
Actually.
is that what you do in the pleen hole?
I think I said trampoline hole. And
yeah,
finish.
the trampoline hole and finish.
I might have said that, yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite in the way you're thinking.
I just jumped down into the
dirty
hole and
Mormon.
just like rub one out real quick.
Okay, well, I jumped out of my hole and I'm doing just fine, so what's your excuse?
I'm not doing fine.
Coming into your hole and I've been doing just... That's the version of the song sung by the dude who's doing the cucking.
Oh, I see. I love this giant hole by the. Ah!
Don't look into it, okay? It's like the Grand Canyon. It's gonna suck you into your monitor and then cost you like $90.
Is that what the Grand Canyon does?
Yeah, yes, exactly. It's 100% what the Grand Canyon does.
It sucks you in?
Have you never been to the Grand Canyon?
No, why would I have been to the Grand Canyon?
I feel like
There's
that's a... Hold on a minute.
There's
I
a
feel like...
YouTube clip of me out there where I'm not exactly sure that the Grand Canyon is real. Okay?
Well, I don't keep up with your fucking career.
You should.
Why?
Because I am a strong and independent woman who doesn't know about the Grand Canyon.
You have muscular atrophy. We split rent,
Yeah,
but you are a woman.
I am a woman.
You're 1 for 3.
I'm 1 for 3.
I can't fucking plug this hole. There's nothing to put in here.
How straight people think lesbians work?
Hold on, that means I need to get another hole and rub it up against this one.
That's also. Yeah. But
Yes, that
you
was
can fill
that
it-
was me
You
continuing.
can fill
the
it with
joke.
water.
That just doesn't feel right.
What is water if not trampoline?
I got an idea.
Oh, a table. That's like a trampoline.
Okay. We'll roll with that.
If you hit a table hard enough, I'm sure you'll bounce. And
Yeah,
with a hole this deep, they have plenty of time to generate terminal velocity.
you'll at least bounce once.
Yeah. Will you be
Maybe
alive
the
when you
evil
bounce?
trampoline hole can be like a womb for sin. Yeah, like Mystery Flesh Pit National Park.
Like Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. I was born there.
Yeah.
I came out of the Flesh Pit.
And you still haven't been to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, why would I be to the Grand Canyon?
This is why people don't trust
It's
you.
just a big hole.
Why they don't trust you.
What? Because I haven't been to the Grand Canyon?
Exactly.
Are you going to take me to the Grand Canyon?
No.
Then, no, I'm not going to the Grand Canyon.
Okay, well, I think that you should reconsider. Does this pool
Grand
generate
Canyon?
like a well border? Oh my god, it does. Holy shit. Oh.
What?
This pool asset, actually all of them have like concrete so they float. Or don't
Whoa.
float, rather. Okay, let's say that that's a trampoline,
Okay.
because I'm kind of running out of ideas. And we'll,
On what a trampoline is?
yeah, exactly. And then we'll line the hole with tables.
Ow.
And I think... yeah, this is golf. That's pretty good. And I see a lot of these things. These are kind of like trampolines, but upside down.
Hmm. What is a trampoline, if not a circle?
If it's so grand, why hasn't Majomi been to it? Because she disrespects God's creations.
Listen, I don't... What the fuck is the Grand Canyon? Okay, it's just a big canyon. I've seen canyons before. I can imagine them bigger.
This is the kind of conversation that you have to have with somebody who's never been to the Grand Canyon. I know, Chad, it's really stressful. If you have to, like, click off, I get it. I get it. I understand.
I know what a canyon looks like. I know what the word grand means. I can imagine it. I can picture it in my head.
Okay, you know what a canyon is? Then explain to me what the spatula's for.
The spatula? It's for canyons, obviously. That's not the point. The point is that who cares about the Grand Canyon? It's just a hole. I know what hole looks like.
Okay, who cares about Majomi OnlyFans? It's just a hole. See, it hurts. It hurts, doesn't it? Doesn't it hurt when
It's
people say
multiple
things?
holes. I have multiple holes.
Oh, shit.
7. I have 7 holes. 2 shy of a golf course.
Well, chat, Majomi, it's been great having you.
Yeah, I'm off to go get my 8th and 9th hole. Wish me luck at the hole factory. When are we gonna play Cabin Simulator or whatever it is?
Oh, the House Factory one?
The house? Yeah, the house factory game.
I don't know, whenever you decide to come over and play it, and you say, hey, Gord, we should stream the cabin game. Wouldn't that be fun if we did that?
Yeah.
And then I go, oh, but I might be so tired, and you're like, I'm coming over anyways, and I go, oh no, I guess she's coming over anyways.
So is this pit like? It reminds me of like like the Sarlacc pit,
Okay.
which reminds me of an antlion. Is that intentional?
No.
Ah,
That's just one of the beautiful things about the world is sometimes patterns repeat themselves.
oh, just like zebras.
Exactly.
They got that stupid pattern that repeats itself.
Hey, you better be careful talking shit about zebras. Those guys will get you.
No, they won't. I'd like to see them try. They're not prepared for my fucking anti-zebra rail cannon.
Ooh. Yeah, rail cannon's actually a good choice. They have a pretty low armor value. A lot of people don't
Just-
know that.
You just imagine a zebra standing there and you hear like and just like the rail cannon powering up. And it's like boom and it just explodes. It's gone. Zebra is now a cloud of viscera.
Can you say that word
And
one
that's
more
what I'm
time
gonna-
for the road?
And that's what's gonna happen to every single zebra.
Oh yeah, there is the prison. Oh, it's the police headquarters, not the prison. Which felt like the best place to put it would be the golf course.
Also, I tried to say like 5 words at once and that's what came out.
Uh-huh. Sarah?
Yeah. I forgot how to pronounce it because I was thinking too hard.
I think it's a bold new direction for the accent, as far as anybody else is concerned.
Listen, I have to think about how to pronounce stuff, and if I don't, then I won't do it right.
Okay, Majomi, and
Hence,
I suppose also
clean.
Koala, what's your favorite Nazca line? Like, what are they called? Petrolith?
The
Those
fucking
the patterns.
geoglyphs.
Geoglyph, yes.
Uh, is there?
I want you. I asked ChatGPT, explain a Nazca line geoglyph as a golf commentator. Top golf commentator voice. Well, folks, what we have here is a truly remarkable sight, a stunning geoglyph carved into the arid plains of southern Peru. This, of course, is one of the world-famous Nazca lines, a masterpiece of ancient engineering. Look at that. Truly awe-inspiring, isn't it? A massive, perfectly executed figure etched into the earth, stretching across the landscape like a long, winding fairway, but much, much larger. The precision, the scale. It's almost as if they've had a bird's eye view to help with the design. No, you do not start doing this. You do not start doing conspiracy theories. Hold on a minute. I'm reading this live. I didn't vet this yet. Now, folks, just imagine the strategy here. Ancient minds crafting this master design over thousands of years. Some say it's a symbol of the cosmos. Others believe it's a message of the gods. This is going on too long. I'm sorry, that bit was kind of like 3 out of 10.
Anyway, what's
That's
chat's
okay.
favorite Nazca line? Mine is the astronaut. Because he's just a silly little guy.
You know what? I got a better idea. I got a great idea.
What's your idea?
I'm gonna ask for some help from my friend Five-ish.
What, so like 6?
Yeah. I almost want to do the hummingbird. I think that I put in Nazca lies. OMG, makes you think.
Nazca lies. They're lying to you. The lines aren't real. The geoglyphs are fake. They made it all up. It's just images.
There's so many
They're
cool ones
doctored.
too. I didn't know they got a degree.
It's Photoshop. New conspiracy drop. Not that like they use technology to make them, but that like they don't exist at all in the first place. It's just Photoshop of a regular picture on a hill.
But the ancient, like Peruvians still like had Photoshop. Like that's the
Yeah,
that's the
yeah. They
catch.
used ancient Peruvian Photoshop to trick each other into thinking that they were real. And they wouldn't know because you can only see them from above.
Where is this shit? Oh, there it is. Seem to handle it.
Well, folks, what we have here is truly a remarkable sight. A stunning geoglyph carved into the arid plains of southern Peru. This, of course, is one of the world-famous Nazca Lines, a masterpiece of ancient engineering. Look at that. Truly
You know what the
awe-inspiring,
first
isn't it?
instance of
A
transgender
massive, perfectly
propaganda
executed
was?
figure etched into the earth,
No.
stretching across the landscape
Yes.
like a long, winding fairway, but much, much larger. The precision, the scale, it's almost as if they had a bird's-eye
something
view
else
to help with the
going on.
design.
Hold on.
Now, folks, just
men do the best
imagine
at
the
promoting
strategy
anti-girlhood.
here. Ancient minds crafting this massive design over
Just like real
thousands of
life.
years. Some say it's a symbol of the cosmos, others believe it's a message to the gods. Either way, it's an incredible feat of human creativity and craftsmanship. The lines are so perfectly straight, it's like
hold
someone was using a giant ruler to lay out the design. And let's talk about the size, too. This isn't your typical golf hole, that's for sure. These geoglyphs are massive, covering hundreds of meters. You could probably fit an entire golf course inside some of these figures and still have room for a little sand trap or two. It's a sight to behold, just like a hole-in-one on a par 5. But unlike golf, where precision is key, the creators of these lines were working with scale, reaching for something much larger than just the perfect shot. Truly a hole-in-one for human history.
Truly a hole-in-one for human history, he says. Anyways, Majomi, what were you saying about being trans?
It's just like chess.
It's just like chess?
Yeah.
Please elaborate.
When your pawn gets to the other side, it becomes a queen.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. That's a pretty good one. That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah. I'm gonna pick one of these that are kind of easy. With the spider. We don't need, you'll excuse my French, this freaking, Opera GX tab open, now sponsored by Zenless Zone Zero.
Is that true?
You can pick up your free, Ellen Joe fucking boob, mouse pad, now when you install Opera GX and type per... I forgot what the fucking Opera VTuber name was.
Op-chan, I don't know.
Per Op-chan. Thanks for
She's
the
a
epic...
fucking op!
Thanks for the epic gotcha find. And then you... I don't want to finish it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done with this meal. Let's just put it in a box. Let's take it home. Maybe we'll microwave it later. Maybe it gets thrown out in 5 days.
God.
Yeah. If anybody wants to know why I know any of the characters' name from that, it's because YouTube berated me with ads
It's because porn.
during a
We
period
all know it's because porn. Okay, don't lie to the people. You're constantly watching Zenless Zone Zero porn on your MacBook Pro.
Now look, telling them I watch Zenless Zone Zero porn, that's one thing. Telling them I use a MacBook Pro, I think this bit's gone a little too far. I think we need to reassess some boundaries
to
when
be
we're
fair,
live.
the MacBook Pro part of that was a lie. Gord uses a Chromebook.
There you go. That's God's porn machine.
God's porn machine, the Chromebook.
Now, I'm only going to try to draw this, like, once. Because it's not going to be good. No matter what I do. But I will try. I'll try my god dang dingus. I'm just saying, I think a lot of adult animation would be better if they simply drew with more natural proportions. And that's not me saying that. That's also, like, you know, I'm a feminist ally. So, just something to think about. I can't be cranking my meat to fucking, like, LMNOP cups all day, like Big Horntie wants me to.
Yeah.
Fucking triple Z cups, if you will.
Guy who's never even seen boobs in real life.
What the fuck are you talking about now?
You don't know what boobs look like.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Describe them.
Well, first, you draw... First, you draw a rhombus. And that's where her norples are.
Her what?
Norples.
What are those?
They're the part the baby uses to get milk.
I thought you were just gonna say there's the part the baby, and that was it.
I was tempted to. I was tempted.
What I'm hearing is that you don't know what boobs look like.
What you're hearing is that what boobs are has changed, and I'm able to keep up with the times, and you are holding on to a false idea of what boobs are.
Boobs changed since the war. They just aren't the same.
Ever since the 1980s, scientists, many of them straight, have been asking what happened to breast boobs that looks like, you know, like a shark fin. They went extinct. The Nazca lines.
The Nazca lines.
The Nazca line spider. Actually, it does kind of look like the Nazca line spider.
It just looks like a regular spider.
Okay.
A normal spider.
They
if you
were
will.
good artists. What do you want from me? They drew those lines real good, okay?
Yeah. Unlike you.
Sure, unlike me. You know what?
Unlike you.
I'm elevating Peruvian artists. And then
Is that what this is?
I'm going to Peru. I'm buying cheap goods from Village and I'm reselling them on Etsy without giving any of the proceeds to them. And they just think I really like buying knickknacks for my family. They don't have internet access, so they can't tell. Which is
Jesus
unfortunately
Christ.
definitely a real thing that people do.
Definitely, yeah.
I think that's maybe one of the worst things you could do. Like, not on a... Obviously, not on, like, a systemic scale, but just, like, as a individual human being.
Yeah.
Like, being cruel to animals. Fucking stealing candy from babies. And whatever kind of, like, appropriation that is.
What, stealing candy from babies?
No, whatever kind of appropriation the prior example we just gave is.
Oh, buying things off of Etsy and reselling them?
No, buying things from, like, craftspeople in remote villages and then reselling them on Etsy.
Oh. That is called... being fucked up.
Yeah.
And sick in the head.
Speaking of things that are fucked up, we're on the 9th hole. How are we rounding this bad boy out?
What?
We're on the 9th hole. How we rounding this out?
Oh,
We've made it.
just someone's house.
Just someone's house?
Just someone's house.
Yeah.
Unless you have a better idea.
No. I love how fucking strange this is as an idea.
What, someone's house?
Yeah, like, what am I gonna do with that?
I don't know, just make someone's house.
Alright. I like the way you think. It's an easy hole. Just like, you know, like a thank you for playing at the end of a video game.
What? The house?
Yeah, the household. It's just kind of like a little...
No. The hole is in the house. You have to golf through the house.
I understand. I understand now.
Like through the front door, up the stairs, into the bedroom.
Well, I can't model all of that, so we're just gonna have to like be satisfied with the implication that that's what's going on, which I think is the funnier thing to do. Let's just start over. There you go. Yeah, you just kind of go inside, and
Yeah, you just go inside.
it ends somewhere in there.
Yeah, in the toilets bowl.
Toilets,
The toilets bowl.
fucking toilets bowl. You know, it's called a parasol because it keeps the sun out.
They call it a parasol because you soul of pear in the cold food how to eat the food.
Yeah.
Have you watered your Christmas tree today?
I sprayed it down yesterday.
Remember to water your Christmas tree, folks.
And if you don't, it's okay. Just light it on fire.
It's going to catch on fire.
Yeah, just like skip to lighting it on fire.
Yeah, skip the middleman.
That's Slop Cauldron's new slogan. We're putting that on the
Just
t-shirts.
light it on fire.
No, skip the middleman.
Skip the middleman.
Skip the middleman. Get Slop Cauldroned. Like it's like one of those like sex moves they pretend's a real thing on fucking Urban Dictionary. These are some really good sand traps. We're definitely gonna trap people in the sand. There's a little bit of a size discrepancy between some of the holes, but you know what? There's a size discrepancy
Between some of the holes in real life.
yeah, and between the gravity of our actions, like as people. Life is full of size discrepancies. And holes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you.
Now the question is, can I get this annoying ass marker to go away? By like somehow giving this guy road access. Easy. Fucking easy. Really makes you think.
Yeah. I'm
Alright, that's-
honestly always thinking.
That's the Border Country Club, folks. 9 beautiful holes of golf. 9 beautiful, daughters working on my farm. Don't you look at them funny. You're here to work. Don't forget it. Why I don't pick up strangers on the road anymore.
You shouldn't pick up strangers anywhere. Because they might not like that. So you should always ask for consent before picking someone up.
Remember, when you see a stranger on the road, ask before you pet them. Ask them if
Unless
they're
it-
safe.
Unless it's Majomi. Then
Always
you
pick
should always
Majomi.
pet her.
Always put her in your car, especially if she's wearing a conspicuous orange jumpsuit.
Yes.
That is fine. That is what she wears so that you can notice her more safely
yeah.
and quickly. You know what my favorite thing about this is if I look at it from up here, it definitely like looks like a golf course.
Yeah.
When you zoom in, it's clear.
That it's not.
I love the mini golf course. I think that's my favorite hole. It's literally just...
Chat. Go to Majomi's DMs and tell her all about your favorite hole. You can find her DMs at www.majomi.com.
Yeah, or you can go to the Discord. My favorite hole is the place where they buried all of the Atari
ET copies.
ET copies. Yeah, there you go.
That's a
think
good
that's-
hole, but it's not a hole anymore because they filled it up.
I feel like we can, like, give it a pass.
Is a hole still a hole if it's filled?
You know, they've been asking that since fucking Aristotle.
Really? Aristotle was asking about hole?
Yeah, he's got... What, you think he just did philosophy, like, pure and straight all the time? No.
I'd be so good at being a philosopher. I would just think about hole all day. Which is what I do normally.
Majomi, what are you doing in ancient Greece? Like, what's your job?
Oh, when you said what are you doing in ancient Greece, I was gonna answer with, oh, the page boys.
That's unfortunate. Majomi, I just got a letter from our editor,
Yeah.
which is a small, like, stain of mildew under my desk.
Yeah.
It says you've been canceled.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Everyone else was doing it. Them.
Yeah, see, you're not even using the page boys pronouns, right? This is what we're talking about here.
Correcting it to... Hey, it, I mean them. A picture of Ryan Gosling. People attempting to address trans women at any given moment.
What's Ryan Gosling?
What's Ryan Gosling?
Yeah.
It's like Steve Jobs.
Oh no. Is he vaccinated
Ligma
from
balls.
Ligma? It's the Border Country Club. Featuring 9 beautiful holes. The best holes in
Listen,
the whole
with-
county.
With your help, we can give her more.
I've been auto-saving, but I'm gonna go ahead and just manual before I try to delete these buildings that don't work anymore. What were these even, I wonder? Oh well. Oh, was this the fucking beach zones?
Beach?
Yeah, it appears that they were. Well, that's a bother. Oh well. I think that was supposed. Oh no, it was corner row housing. All right, never mind. I'm just going fucking insane. I don't think the stuttering has anything to do with bitrate as much as it is the game just running normally.
Ah,
Which-
yeah.
Which is terrifying, frankly. You know, I forgot. And so silly of me, too. It's fucking Crim.
What?
It's Crim.
It's Crim?
We gotta make it look like Crim.
What do you mean?
Wait a second. I gotta make it look that way. I mean, negative 50 degrees, full snow, full clouds, winter.
Winter. Wintertime!
Spring time is here. Time is here.
Wintertime!
Looks like I'm colorblind.
You are colorblind.
What about, sorry, I was reading some stuff. Now it's in Antarctica. Wow.
Antarctica.
I'm actually surprised the game knows how to do this. Like, slowly change the textures or whatever the hell it's doing. I think that kind of stuff's cool.
That is cool.
And I'm glad I don't have to be responsible for programming it. No, I just want no dead trees to not do that. Whatever, everything can be white. I don't care. Sweet. Well, Jimmy, it's been 2.5 hours. I think, like, I'm getting ready to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
And then stop.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay. You know, the scenic settling pools of industrial Borger, Texas. Ooh, wait, what does winter San Francisco looks like? Me when I say, oh, I'm gonna stop now, and I don't. Oh, I see, yes, these were custom surfaces, so I guess they're just gonna stay green. Kinda cool. Oh,
Cool.
the twinning towers.
The Twinning Towers.
Fine. So this grass texture is the natural grass texture that the game has, so it's free or something? Is that what's going on? Interesting.
I guess.
Yes, so. The suburbs, were dreadful. Yeah, the park that gives me a sense of ennui. Let's do the spins here. Okay. Let's get the fucking wheel. The wheel. The wheel.
What's the wheel say?
Well, great news. It loaded everything in perfectly without any problems whatsoever. And that's not just me saying that, but for a setup. All right, we've done Borger, Texas. We've done... Well, I guess if we just get something extra, we'll just ignore it, huh? Let's click to spin, folks.
Click to spin.
It was almost Houston, Texas. Majomi, we just rolled Allentown, Pennsylvania.
No! I hate Pennsylvania.
Sorry.
I'm fucking sleepy.
Yeah. It was almost Houston. It was almost Houston by like a nudge. Oh, it's like an actual city.
Allentown? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a... Oh, it's gonna be so good though. It's already got the fucking... The heinous overpasses. Oh, this fucked up parking lot. Oh my god, it's massive. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Dorney Park in Wildwater Kingdom. Holy shit, this is huge actually. Thunderhawk. Steel Force. Demon Drop. Okay, guys, chill out. Chill out with the names, okay? It's a roller coaster. It's not that serious. An Italian grill? Suburban sprawl hell? Look at this grid! Oh, look at that! Oh. Oh yeah, baby! Ooh! We're not gonna do all of this, because that's just absolutely impossible, but we will take next time, apart from this, that's Wescoville. Oh, I see. This is Allentown. We strayed. We'll take something out of this that we resonate with on a spiritual level. And go from there.
Yeah.
But it's mostly just grids and streets. And soccer fields. Oh, I'm sorry.
And soccer fields.
That's a cemetery. That's not a soccer field.
Same thing.
There's too many goals in that one. Way too many. And another cemetery. God damn, there's a lot of cemeteries in this bitch. Who are you people killing? Alright. I'm satisfied with that. Majomi. Thank you for being
Yes.
here.
Of course.
Chat, I probably won't see you until maybe the new year. Maybe Kringos after that, because I will be working night shifts for like 4 days straight. And that's pretty much it. Maybe Majomi will get the rest of her computer parts, put that badish together, and throw you a little something.
Yeah. Anyway, Gord,
Majomi.
I want to let you know that your